So I just got done watching Monday Night Raw, and we finally got the second promo between the Super Saiyan Pastor Cody Rhodes versus Majin Cena. Now, you guys already know, if you watched my last video, I was super excited about this, even to the point where I defended last week's promo, where I told people who were underwhelmed by it that, hey, this is just going to be the foundational promo. It's just here to hit certain points so we can have something to build upon to intensify this feud and take things to another level. And I thought this week was going to be the promo to take it to that next level. Now, here's the thing. In all of that excitement, and I already told you guys in the video that I uploaded earlier today, link will be down in the description, how they should have built the promo up tonight. But tonight's promo was very underwhelming. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people who are like, if WWE does not do things exactly how I want them to do, then whatever else they do is trash. I am very easy to entertain when it comes to a lot of the stuff. So if they go a different direction than what I think they should go, and they do something creative, do something interesting to build onto the storyline, I would absolutely love it. But in this promo tonight, they didn't do anything. It just felt like a diet version of what we got last week, a Temu version of last week's promo. Last week was the song. This week was the reference track. It was literally the same points hit. John Cena came out, once again, attacking the crowd, saying that they're the reason for his abuse. Now, the only thing that I thought was pretty interesting is when he said that because you guys abuse me, when I take that title from Cody Rhodes, I'm going to retire with that title. I'm going to take that from you guys, which is kind of interesting. But outside of that, he just pretty much said the exact same things he said last week. And then Cody Rhodes came out again to address John Cena. And he had a more intense promo against John Cena, and John Cena just walked away. Nothing happened here to build anything. Now, granted, I do understand that we have one more week left. John Cena is going to be, and I believe, in London on next week's episode of Raw. So hopefully they figure something out there. But what they did here tonight is just like, bro, for the people in Scotland, they deserve better than this when it came to this promo. It felt like they just gave him the same points and said, John Cena, just talk. Just talk. He was even saying things like, oh, you guys are over here saying profane language, right? You're over here, saying profane nursery rhymes. I'm like, dude, who's cussing saying Humpty Dumpty? Who's cursing saying the little red hen? That was just so cheesy to me. And it's underwhelming because John Cena is a good talker. So when it comes to this heel version of himself, right now, it just doesn't feel believable. It just doesn't. And he didn't really explain anything else. He didn't say, why he decided to join The Rock, because he could have turned heel without the help of The Rock. So why was The Rock involved in this? Why did he choose to go into that direction? I understand that some things don't have to be revealed right now, but it just felt like this promo didn't really do anything. And if it was just for him to announce the fact that if he wins that title, he's going to retire with it, you could have just done that in 5 minutes. You didn't have to have the promo this long. And I would have been fine with it. I would have still been underwhelmed, but to waste that much time on a promo that really didn't mean anything compared to last week, it was just a weird choice. It was just a weird choice to me, man. But I really hope they find a way to elevate this more next week, because, 3 strikes you out, man, at that point, because this right here is one of the few feuds going into WrestleMania where the match is huge and so is the storyline going into it. And if they keep doing this, they're killing it, right? The only other match I could think of that's equally on that level is maybe, it is CM Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. All the other matches, for the most part, either have a bad storyline so far going into Mania, which will eventually become a really good match at Mania. Like whether we're talking about Charlotte versus Tiffany or we're talking about Jay versus Gunther, those situations. Or they have a really good storyline, but we don't really know how the match is going to be, like Jade Cargill and Naomi, that whole situation, right? So this is one of the few matches that have both of the sides covered. But the more that they do this with these promo, the more it's going to make this match feel less and less and feel like it's just happening for no reason, right? And the thing is with WWE so far, and I don't mean to be on this rant because that's not what I do on this channel. I'm really hoping they'll figure this out. I really am. I'm rooting for them to do it. I want them to have the best show possible. They're capable of doing it. That creative team, Triple H, all of them, we've seen them do wonders. We've seen them do it with the story. We've seen them do it where they had John Cena turn heel. What happened with that? The bloodline. There's so many different things that they've done well. But when it comes to these huge heel turns, as of lately, it just feels like it just, have a huge moment and then they nosedive. Like we just saw it right now with the New Day. After they had that huge heel turn in the celebration with Big E, what have they been doing after the fact? So at the end of the day, I'm hoping they find a way to turn things around, make next week's interesting, because I think after next week, John Cena is not going to be back until WrestleMania. So you don't want that final promo going into WrestleMania to be anything bad. And I believe that they'll figure it out. I really do. I believe they will make sure this final promo will work out. I'm hoping and I'm begging and I'm pleading, right? So hopefully they figure this out. As far as the rest of the show, we had some pretty good matches. I mean, I like the fact that A-Town Down Under and the Usos was a very competitive match. For me, just a small little gripe. I would have rather see the Usos get back together post-Mania. If both of them were supposed to get their titles at WrestleMania, that would have been cool to see then. But, I'm sure the people in Glasgow, Scotland had a fun time seeing both of the guys in the ring together. A great reunion moment. The other thing that I liked was the whole thing with Grande Americano. Okay, the whole AI video package, that was fantastic, bro. The whole thing that I got going on with Chad Gable, I know a lot of people think it's stupid, but it's funny, it's entertaining, it's hilarious. Him pretending not to be Grande Americano, faking to be sick, coming in with a doctor's note with Adam Pearce, and wrestling as Americano later on in the show. Like, that whole storyline is very interesting. I like what they're doing. It's just a little bit of comedic element there that I feel like it's kind of missing, right? Everything don't have to be super goofy. I know people want to see Chad Gable competing for a title. I do as well. But for right now, at least they got something for him to do in the moment. And I guess that's all we can ask for. The IC title got things going on. All the other titles got things going on. So at least he has a storyline that's pretty fun to watch and pretty funny in my personal opinion. But overall, Monday Night Raw tonight was an okay show. It was an okay. CM Punk's promo was okay. The match between Braun Breaker and Penta, I knew that was going to happen. It's going to turn into a tag team match between the Judgment Day and Penta and Braun Breaker next week. And we're getting closer to seeing some type of turn, whether it be Dominic Mysterio turning on Finn Balor or what, because we saw what happened at the end of the match where Dominic Mysterio gave the chair to Penta. Penta throws a chair and Dominic catches it and get kicked in the face. And you see the look on Finn Balor's face like, yo, this idiot, bro. What are you doing? So they're slowly cooking up the heat between Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. So where that goes, it's going to be very interesting. My guess is going to be a multi-man tag match or multi-man intercontinental. This is not AEW. Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania. More than likely between Dominic, Finn, Penta, and Braun Breaker. So we're more than likely going to get that. But overall, again, as I said, the show was fairly decent. The promo was very disappointing. Something I was really looking forward to. But again, they have another opportunity to clean this up overall. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you agree or disagree with me? Am I being overly negative about the promo, or do you think I'm right about it? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Salute, peace, have a great day.